everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you guys doing today? It's your girl again, BossBaby.talk. As you already know, in today's video we're going to be talking about the required document that you need to use to process your study visa right here in Canada. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Welcome back, guys. Yes, the first thing you need is your international passport. Yeah, I know some of us will be like, of course we need an international passport, but we still need to say it. But if you don't already have one, I would suggest that you get the one, that will last like, minimum of 10 years, because that will save you a lot of stress in future. So the minimum of 10 years is good if you don't already have one. But if you have one already and you want to apply for your study visa in Canada, the minimum requirement for that is to have 2 blank spaces and minimum of 6 months to expire. It still needs to be valid for 6 months before it expires. That is the requirement in Canada. And the second document is going to be your proof of acceptance into a university or a college. And guys, don't forget to make sure that it's a designated learning institution. Yes. And the way you can check this, go to www.canada.ca and type in designated learning institution list. It's going to come out and you can check if the school is DLI or not. So the lists are there for you to check. Make sure you do this, guys. It's very, very important. I will also be leaving the link in the description for you, so be sure to check that out. The third thing you need is your proof of payments for your tuition fees. Some, they pay only acceptance fees, and some go ahead and pay like 1 semester, or even some pay the full, if you're gonna do 2 semesters, some try to pay the full. So I'm just saying, they say some people are kind of unicorn, right? I would advise that when you are trying to make this payment, try to make sure you pay at least 1 semester. If at all you cannot pay the 2 semesters you want to do, if it's a college, or I don't know if your semester is going to be up to 4 semesters, at least try to pay 1 semester. That is really advisable, because you might not be a unicorn. Like they said, unicorn, like anything they do, anything they touch, whatsoever, always like kind of positive and all that. Yes. And I'm just kidding, guys, like, okay, that you might not be a unicorn, but it's just like kind of an advice that, just my own 2 cents of this. You should try at least and pay 1 semester. This is really advisable. I wish you the best of luck. Just make sure that all the payments you pay to the school, you include all the receipts for it. This will really go a long way. The fourth one is going to be your proof of fund. And this usually is a minimum of a 1 year tuition fees and 1 year living expenses in Canada, outside Quebec. I'll break it down for you. Let's say the whole of your tuition fee is 12,000, and your living expenses is for 1 year will be 10,000. You want to make sure the document you're going to tender, your proof of fund, states that you have at least 22,000 in that account, because that is really important. And also you want to get somebody to stand in for you, to write an affidavit for you, as a sponsor, that they're going to be the one sponsoring you as well. But if it's your parent that want to sponsor you to come here, I would suggest, if your dad have a company, they should use the letterhead of that company to, write the affidavit. Yes. But in case your dad is working for somebody or is working in any organization or whatsoever, probably is a manager there, or is just a normal worker, casual worker there, it can get the director of that company to use the letterhead of that company, for him, just to state they are the ones sponsoring you. So you need that affidavit. That is really important as well. Yes. Me, I'm just saying, just my own suggestion, my own 2 cents about this. Yeah. If you need to submit this to the, IRCC, it needs to be at least that 22,000 Canadian dollars. Yes. Or it's more. Some people, try. But if I were you, I would even say if they can round it up to at least, 30,000 Canadian dollars. Yeah, that will really, really be good. And that can also kind of boost your application. Yes. So, and also the affidavit, like I said, is very important. Just make sure you include that in it. And they use letterhead of the company to write the affidavit. That is so important. And also, don't forget to include in this your proof of fund, your sponsorship affidavit. It's very important, to state there that they're the ones sponsoring you. Or if they've paid for 1 semester, which is also going to show in the statement of account that blah, blah, blah. That 1 semester is out of the account, they can still have at least, if not that 30K, if not that $30,000, at least they should have that $22,000 still kind of sitting there, to show as a proof of fund. The 5th one will be your English language proficiency, IELTS, which is called IELTS in Canada. And they're going to be testing you for speaking, reading, writing, and listening. I've talked about this on this platform before, and I will also be leaving, the card up here for you to see, to check back how you can register for this in case you want to take it online. So I will also be leaving the link below so that it's going to kind of be easier for you in case you want to do it online. But if you don't want to do it and you don't have it already, forget about it. Because I know there are some people that come in, without even doing the IS, or they might come in here to do it when they get here. But I would say if you have it, include it with the document you want to submit to the IRCC, so that maybe possibly boost your application as well. The next one is going to be your academic certificate, your university, your high school transcript. All the certificates you have, all the transcripts, you just want to include everything to submit. The next document will be your IME, which is the immigration medical exam. It's always good for you to do it ahead of time, because eventually they're going to need it. They're going to ask you to probably submit it and all that before you come here. So you want to get it ready. Maybe after you apply for the visa, you can get this ready. And when they ask, then you can submit that. Next document will be your police report. And why they want to see this is just for them to see that you don't have a court case and you are trying to run away, or probably you're a criminal, then you are trying to run. This is just all about it. The next document is your passport photograph. Yes, and I think there's always a specification to that. It always have to be a white background, and Canada is I think is a 35 mm by 45 mm. Just check with the IRCC with that before you go ahead and take the passport photograph. That is very important. Don't go and do a black and white or white and black. It's just have to be a white background. Of course, it can be colored, it can be colored picture, right? But the background of it must be white. Okay? Don't go and do a rainbow color, multicolor. You understand? Okay? Always just have to be white background, and that's it. Okay? The last document is the statement of purpose. You can call it a letter of intent or motivation letter. Call it whatever, or not letter. But your statement of purpose It's extremely important. You see the way I prolong it is as important as that. Very, very important. And that is why I'm emphasizing on it now, that it's extremely important. This is where you need mission drill consultants. You can contact them on IG and all that, because I cannot write it for you. I cannot. Try to get in touch with mission drill consultants. I'm going to leave their email for you here. I'm going to leave their IG handle here for you. You can always contact them, because they have done this with a lot of people, and your own cannot be an exception. So they will do yours too. Don't come and meet me that I should help you to write it, because I can't. You need to be able to convince and not confuse your immigration officer that Canada is your dreamland. Like, you need to be able to tell them about your family ties, the reason why you're going to study in Canada, and of what benefit would that be to you if you study in Canada. When you finish studying, you want to stay in Canada, or you want to or you want to go back. But when I will say what I intend to do with the results, the knowledge, the experience that I've gotten, while studying in Canada, how it's going to be useful to you when you get back home. Don't go and tell them you want to stay here. Don't write that there. You have to explain to them the relevance of your program to your home country. How it's going to be a lot of benefit for you if you do this. Perhaps your father have a company and is leaving this legacy for you, and how you want to be able to manage this company right. And the only way you can do that is by taking this, doing this course, like doing this program you want to do. And you believe Canada have a lot of experience, and your mouth have to be kind of a sugar coated, talking good about Canada. You understand? And this will kind of boost your application, because they know obviously you'll be going back. Since your father have a company and he is leaving this for you, you will be the one running this company and all that. So you cannot leave that company. So it's going to be yours eventually. So they know you will go back. So they want to hear that. I didn't say you should go and lie in all your all these documents and all that. And you say it's BossBaby that asked me to say this and that. Hey, I didn't ask you to lie. I didn't ask you to say what is not. Just make sure all your documents, you are truthful about it. It is important. We're just talking about the statement of purpose, and if it were you, the way I will write it, that's the way I've just kind of, break it down for you. So, and this is where again you need the mission drill. So contact them. Basically, you need to be able to convince them that there's an important need for you to go back home. So there's something you need to tell them as well in this statement of purpose, that you have to tell them something that will link you after the completion of your study. What will take you back home? Things that you must go back home for. You need to be able to state it there. If you have watched this video up to now, these are all the required documents to get your study visa in Canada. Yes, and you also have to prove to IRCC that you are the chosen one. Like, you have to come to Canada. You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it. I play too much. Okay, guys, if this is the first time you're seeing my beautiful face, remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell for your girl so that you don't miss any of my upload, and always give me thumbs up. Always hit the like button. Actually, that goes a long way, because that will tell YouTube you love the video you have watched, and they can push the video out. If other people that might be interested in this kind of video, YouTube will be able to push it to them. So please remember to subscribe, give your girl thumbs up, and always remember to share this video with all your village kakos. You know what I mean? All your kakos. Share it to all of them, everywhere and anywhere. I love you. Until I come your way again, goodbye for now.